name is Pinky. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am so excited. I'm so pumped that you're here with us today. If you have not done so, please go ahead and subscribe and also turn on your notifications so that way you always on the loop and won't miss any of our videos. Today, we're going to be talking about meditation. Just a few tips that I've learned along the way and has helped me, and I'm hoping that it will help you as well, because I know for me, for sure, when I started meditating, I didn't know what I was doing at first, because here's what was happening for me. When I sit down to meditate, I had a gazillion thoughts going to my mind, because guess what? My mind starts working before I even start working, because it just go. And the thing is, we have about 80,000 thoughts a day. 80,000 thoughts a day, right? So meditating is really about quiet down your mind and be present. It's really about quiet down your mind. For some of us, it may take 15 minutes to do that. But I know for me, it takes a little bit over 15 minutes, because guess what? It takes me about 15 minutes to quiet down my mind, to be in that space that I want to be in. Because when you're thinking, don't disregard these thoughts. It's not the time for you to disregard, it's for you to acknowledge them and let them go. So here's what I do. I take 30 minutes to meditate. And the first 10-15 minutes is really like, I know my mind is racing. I have like a gazillion, like I said, I have a gazillion thoughts going in my mind. But it's, like I become aware that, okay, you know what? No. This is not what I'm here for. I am here to meditate. Now you have to bring your mind back to yourself. You have every time your mind, because here's what's going to happen. Your mind will never stop to wander. But you have to be aware that your mind has wandered, and you have to bring your mind back. You basically training your mind to think what you want it to think. At the end of the day, you become what you think about. Thoughts are things. So you have to control your mind. You have to control your thoughts, because guess what? Out of these 80,000 thoughts that I just said that we have a day, guess what? 90% of them are from the past. 90% of them. And we wonder, a lot of times we wonder, oh my gosh, like, I am living the same life over and over again. But that's because you're thinking about the same things over and over again. If you want to change your life, you have to think different things. You have to think different. You cannot be thinking about the same things and expecting for your life to change. So meditation really is you training your mind to think the way that you want it to think, and to think when you want it to think, not just to run around like a crazy, with like a chicken with their head cut off, and just out there just thinking about any kind of silly things. You want to control your mind so you can think what you want to think when you want to think it. So every time your mind wander, bring it back so that you are aware in the present, and where you at right now. Bring it back. For me, I start breathing. I breathe in 5. I count to 5. I breathe in and I count to 5. And I breathe out and I count to 8, right? So every time your mind wander, bring it back to your breathing and do the breathing. You breathe in and you count to 5, and you breathe out, you count to 8. So you do that every time your mind wander. Again, like I said, your mind will try to leave you. It will leave you in the middle of meditation, but bring it back, and so that you are aware in that space. Now, again, your first 15 minutes, know that's what's going to happen. Now, once you have control of your mind, once you have control of your thoughts, that's where the magic happens. That's where the magic happens. And that's where all of us want to be. This is the time to really think about this moment, to be in a happy space, to fill yourself up with gratitude. And it's a process. It takes time for you to really get to that. It takes time for you to get to that, but it's not impossible. You can do it. You can do it. Find a quiet space. Sit down for about 15 to 30 minutes. I said 15 because I know for some of you guys, it may take less than 30 minutes. But for me, it takes about 30 minutes for me to get there. So go to a quiet space. Sit down in the morning when everybody's sleeping, the world is quiet. Sit down and just feel yourself with quietness, right? I challenge you to do that every morning. Go to a quiet space and meditate for about 15-30 minutes. Quiet your mind, control your mind, control what's coming in, control what's coming out, control everything. Guess what? You can control it. It's not undoable. Everybody can do it. It's just a matter of being aware of when you're doing it. You have 80,000 thoughts and you don't notice most of them because most of them are the same ones that you keep recycling. So take a moment, quiet your mind, and meditate for about 30 minutes and control your mind. Control your mind so you can have a wonderful day, so you can create the life that you want to create. I am so happy that you guys decided to join me. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Again, subscribe and you guys have a good one. Mwah.